Good morning. I trust you had a delightful Easter time with friends as you worshiped and fellowshiped together, as you spent time with friends in the afternoon. My wife and I were certainly blessed in that way. As we think about this coming week, this is such an important week. It addresses an issue that I think many of us want to ignore. For many years, I viewed Jesus' commandment uh, or statement, blessed are the peacemakers, as avoiding conflict. Just ignore it, push it under the rug, uh, get out of the situation. And then God drove it home to me. It is, blessed are the peacemakers. And that's the focus for this week. We have some delightful resources that I think you will find so helpful, and it will introduce you also to a delightful organization that focuses on helping resolve personal conflicts as well as church and ministry conflicts in a very Christ honoring way. You have two chapters of Poyer's book that are in the weekly resources for this week. Two great chapters. It's a great book. I would recommend that you consider purchasing it, uh, but it's beyond the scope of reasonable amount of work for this week. And then two videos also by peacemakers. The first is a kind of a fun thing, but as you're laughing, you'll say, "Uh-oh, that was where I was last week." The resolving everyday conflicts. And then the second one is true leaders must be peacemakers. Now that's quite a statement, isn't it? True leaders must be peacemakers. I will, in the written announcement, also include a peacemaking brochure that they have that relates to the slippery slope. Now it's kind of a goofball PDF because you're not going to get it as a two-sided uh, document, so part of it is out of order, but you'll get the material and you'll be able to do some figuring out with it with just in a larger space. Then our discussion is to discuss a life situation where you have seen this slippery slope that is in Poyer as well as in this brochure have been in place. And that's helpful to really think that one through, where you've had success, where you have not had success. Then our paper is about a real life conflict that we have experienced or are experiencing at home, at work, or in ministry. So those are three things, but it's something you are experiencing. It's not something theoretical. It's your own situation that you are experiencing or a conflict that you wish you would have had these peacemaking principles to apply in a previous conflict that you had experienced. Then you're also to describe two common causes of conflict and elaborate some on that. And of course, the works cited page. So it's a great week. Um, It'll probably take you some years to get this all applied, but it's a good foundation for me as well as for you to think through. Blessed are the peacemakers. God bless you this week.